Hey everyone, Techne here with a little bit of a different video. I don't know if I really want to call this a review, more or less, I guess we can call it like a quick unboxing and then kind of like a topic, trying to learn with each other here. And that is going to be with the newly released Xbox Series X. Mine just hit the door right now, and let me tell you, it's like almost 7 o'clock at night right now. I've been waiting all day just on the edge of my seat waiting for this, you know? Golly, I just want to open it up and play it. But I want to do this video with you guys. We're going to open it up together first, by the way. But what I want to do here, again, we'll take a look at the inside and everything, get some shots of it, see what it looks like. But my question of the Xbox Series X, I know a lot of yours is as well, is it worth the upgrade from, say, an Xbox One X? So many X's. Is it worth that upgrade? $500 right here. I know a lot of you out there probably say, well, who cares about consoles, right? We got PCs. Like, I had 2080 Super and i7 and everything. I had a pretty good PC over there for gaming, so why go console? Me personally, just straight to the point, I love consoles. I got the PS5 order. I got PS4 Pro over there and a Series X and then a Xbox One S in my room over there. You know, I love consoles. You sit back, grab that controller, and just game. Sure, you can do it on PC as well, but consoles, you slap the disc in, press power, and you're in your game right there. But I'm really excited to see the performances as well. But anyways, first off, let's go on and pop it open and see what we get inside. The one thing that's on my mind and my concern about, again, upgrading to the new consoles or whatever, let me get that off there. I want my box looking nice, you know? But my one concern right here is probably one thing that I think a lot of people are going to overlook. Of course, the new deal with the consoles, they do 4K. The Series X did 4K, right? The PS4 Pro, you know, imitated 4K, whatever. So that's not my concern as far as resolution. It's the frame rate. Like, consoles were hard to play, you know what I mean? Oh, wow, what a nice box. Like, check this out. Like, so this is how it was sitting. Can you all see that? And then you pop it open. Look at that there. What a presentation. Power your dreams. Oh, it's heavy. Or is it just stuck? Okay, let's see. Power your dreams. What an awesome display. What is this? They show you how to put the batteries in a controller. Like, come on. Oh, wow. It's so crazy, like, that this day is here. Again, I'm a big game nerd, right? Like, tech reviewing and PCs and a lot of these keyboards and stuff. To the point of everything I review, headsets, keyboards, mice, it's all for gaming, you know? And that's what, how is it going to perform for gaming? How does it make your gaming better? Again, I'm just a big game nerd, and this is just... wow. It is very heavy. Very heavy. Wow. Like I'm scared to... There we go. Alright, so let's get that over there. Let me go on and get this off. Very cool box, though. I don't know what you guys think. I love the box. It's really cool. So, you know what? Holy schmoly. I'm going to have to get some close-up this. I'll get close-ups with my other camera. That fan in there is gigantic. Was it like a 120? Let me show you this straight up. Let me see if I can get it on camera. Oh, it's going to be really hard to focus. See, I don't think you guys can see it, but there's like green inside of the grates. Now underneath, did that come off? Hello from Seattle, and it says Xbox. Oh, so that's like a rubber grip. So whenever you stand it, yeah, see? On the bottom here, you have that little plate, and it's all rubber around it, so it sticks wherever you put it. So again, you can kind of stand it up. Like I saw some people got like Xbox fridge or something. But anyway, so you can stand it up like that, which is pretty cool. But you can also, there's your Xbox button. You can also, it has rubber feet on this side, as you can see right there. So you can also set it like this, which is more than likely how I'll set it. So it's kind of bland. Like, honestly, when you look at it, so there's our Xbox and here's our controller, right? Let me pull it back so you guys can see it there. I'm over here looking at my screen. But the console itself, again, it's a box. I guess it sums it up, right? Xbox. But it's definitely, like, compared to the PS5, which we'll also be doing a review of, and kind of like the same deal right here, this just looks so bland compared to the PS5. PS5, I love the aesthetics of it and everything. Again, the first vibe right here, it's crisp, it's solid to the point, but definitely a little bit bland. Alright, so anyways, that's the unboxing experience, what we get in there. Very awesome display right there, the console. Again, super excited. First game I'm going to try on is Assassin's Creed right here. Wow, I mean, what a combo, what a day. It's going to be an absolute blast. But again, I'm going to go test it out on my 4K TV, see how that goes, see if it's going to like back up my expectations. Like, okay, we got a powerful console, we got a 4K TV, but is that 30 hertz refresh TV still going to like downfall it for me? And I'll play some games on my Series X And then on this, on the 30 hertz TV, see how it goes. Maybe I'll plug it into one of my high refresh rate monitors and see if it really shines that way. So again, my point here is sharing the experience with you guys, and then also seeing, is it beneficial if you only have a 30 hertz 4K TV, or are we gonna have to upgrade to a high refresh rate monitor or high refresh rate TV to actually get the benefits out of this? Because again, they're both spitting 4K. Is it going to look that much better, or is it really just that frame rate, the hertz right there, which is what I think. So I'm going to go test all that. I'm going to play on this for quite a few days here. I'm not going to unbox it and then come right back to you guys and say, oh, this is what it's like, you know. I'm actually going to go put some hours into this guy right here, absolutely play it and grind on it here, and actually let you guys know the performance of it. So again, I'll be back in a few days. See you in a bit. Alright, so all in all, the Xbox Series X. I've been playing this thing for quite a few days here now, and I absolutely love it. So that pretty much answers the base question, right? Is it worth it? Yes, 100%. But there's a lot of buts in here. I have a new TV, and let me just backtrack and talk about why I have a new TV. It pretty much backs up what I stated in the beginning. Is it just going to be that FPS that's going to be the upgrade? I had a nice Samsung 4K 55-inch TV, 60 hertz. By the way, sorry about saying 30 hertz in the beginning of everything. I meant 60 hertz right there, you know. But anyways, as far as the 60 hertz, like the previous Assassin's Creed, I couldn't even play on that TV. It was just so stinking blurry and just fuzzy. I just couldn't do it. Again, being primarily a PC gamer, but I'm not, oh, hey, PC is the best, yada, 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 you know. But again, being on the 60 hertz TV, it was incredibly hard to play. It makes me dizzy and nauseous. 60 hertz looks so bad, you know. So again, going with the Xbox Series X, plugging it in to the 60 hertz TV, it was better, sure, but not like, wow, this is totally worth the upgrade. And that's where I stand right there with it, you know what I mean? Going to this TV, this LG NanoCell, which does 120 hertz, has HDR. Some of you may be thinking input lag and stuff, you know what I mean? It's actually only like right around 6 milliseconds, 5.6 or something like that. We'll round up, you know what I mean? But again, jumping onto this at 120, playing games on it, a world of difference, incredibly. Now, when I show you this footage through the video right here, again, don't forget, you're looking at it through my camera, which captures, I think I got it set at 24 point something frames on my camera. So again, just remember, that's what you're truly seeing, so you can't really see what the TV looks like. But anyways, everything as far as this TV with the HDR, the 120 and everything, once you calibrate it with the console to the 120 and then the HDR, it's just like, wow, it was a whole new experience. And that's kind of where you start talking about like computer nerd stuff, you know. You hear people talk, oh, frames per second this, frames per second that, you know what I mean? And with consoles, it's always been, from all the previous gen consoles, it's all about, well, how good are these graphics going to be on the next one? You know what I mean? That's what consoles have always been. But this one is just like I stated. It's all FPS. It's that right there. Now, there's more benefits to that, but this is the biggest thing that I want to touch on. It is that 120 right there. Now, I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Not sure if it's reaching 120 or anything, but it is butter smooth, again, compared to the 60 or compared to using it on the old Xbox right there. On this, with the new TV, fantastic. Probably about as good as playing on a PC, you know what I mean? It looks that stinking good. So, the upgrade to the Xbox as far as graphically, I would say it looks the same. Performance, night and day. It's a huge difference, again, as far as those frames per second. But the other thing you notice as far as performance with the Series X right here is just load times and performance of the machine itself. Now, as you saw earlier, whenever I showed that clip of it installing Assassin's Creed, I got the disc one in there. The disc drive and that fan, when they fire up, they just start like vibrating the whole deal right here. And this guy gets hot. Very hot. It definitely does. But as far as performance, load times, as far as games, firing up with the console, bam, you press the button, does this little intro screen, and you're loaded right up there. The other Xbox, my Xbox One X, I'm mixing up all these X names, but the One X, you'd press it, it'd load up, it'd do its thing, it'd sit on the Xbox logo for a while, a few minutes later, then it'd go back into the menu. This is just like, I mean, it is instant. But the other cool thing is, again, when firing up games, so we'll go right here, and we'll press Assassin's Creed. And Assassin's Creed is definitely one of the more challenging games to run, even on a higher end PC. It's, you know, you struggle to get 60 on there. But again, you talk with the old Xbox, we were probably pushing maybe 30, you know what I mean? It was a blurry, absolute blurry mess, you know. It is just butter smooth right here. And the performance, you really, that's what we hear like Microsoft and a lot of these other reviews saying like, oh, well, the load times, the load times, the load times, the boot times, this, that, the other, and you're kind of like, whatever, who cares? I don't care how fast it loads. I care how good it plays the games, you know what I mean? But believe it or not, it's seriously everything compiled together, the performance of the frames per second, and then how fast it is. Like, it's that noticeable. It's not like, all right, well, it's just gonna, we're just gonna press a button and it's gonna load up. It's not like that. It's like seriously instant right there, and you truly feel the difference compared to last gen in this gen here. And it's seriously night and day. And I don't say that a lot about many products, but it is really night and day right here, and you feel it as far as just whenever you're sitting down there playing. Like, look, we're already into the game right here. And again, Assassin's Creed is definitely one of the more demanding games out of anything, PC or console. We got the whole world loaded up here. Perfect? No, but again, from last gen consoles, night and day easily. So now there are a few things that I don't like about it, or that are just different, I guess. Well, I guess really just one thing. I think the design is boring, like I stated in the beginning, but whatever, it's an Xbox, right? The one thing, again, stating me being a controller collector, controller nerd, I'm not too fond of the new controller. Maybe it just hasn't grown on me yet, but again, talking about how they took out that notch right there and they put the share button and a new D-pad, trying to, copy the Elite controller and everything, which it does feel nice, but again, the whole thing just feels clanky, looks flat and plain. With the old one, obviously this is one of the aftermarket, not aftermarket, it's an Xbox One, but whatever, it's, As far as the design itself, I love how it just notched down right there, gave it a little bit extra touch to it, I honestly like the old D-pad. It's clicky but smooth. Yeah, sure, I like the design of this, but other than that, you hear the difference? Old D-pad, new D-pad. It's just, I don't know, again, it just feels weird. I love the grips on the back of the controller and everything, but that's probably the biggest thing for me, is trying to get used to this, because they didn't change it. Like PlayStation, they completely changed their controller. This one is just like, it feels like they cheapened it up, if that makes sense. That's just my opinion. I'm, again, big Xbox controller fan, so excited to see what they do with this. But again, I wish they would have truly changed it up rather than just kind of cheapening it up. Alright, so all in all, the big question, again, should you upgrade to the Xbox Series X right here? And short answer, like I stated earlier, is yes. 100%. I love it, and I highly recommend it, But I think there's a couple different ways you got to look at it, and a couple different questions you got to ask yourself. Number one is kind of like, say if you just got your old setup, 60Hz TV, you got an Xbox One X already, should you upgrade to the Series X right now with your TV and everything? I would put it this way. If you want the performance upgrade with the load times and everything, which it sounds cheesy, but you do notice it, you clearly do notice it, is that worth that entire upgrade? That's a tough one right there, because again, when I had this plugged into my 60Hz TV, I just couldn't stand it. I felt like, all right, this is kind of cheesy, and again, the next day, I went out and bought this TV right here, and this completes it. So that's where I put my true recommendation. But now you're talking $1,000, right? You got to buy the console. What is this? I don't know, $500 or something. And this TV, this is the lowest priced TV with 120 hertz HDR. It's a fantastic TV. It actually has lower input lag than the other ones. I'm over here reviewing the TV. You know what? I'll go ahead and do a review of this TV after this video and everything. We'll just kind of do a quick sum up of it. But anyways, that's what I would put it, is the best upgrade, where you're going to notice the most and really feel that next gen, and almost as good as a PC, to be honest with you, is you get the console, you get 120 hertz TV, HDR, everything like that, and then you're going to get that full package, and you're truly going to feel it and see it, right? Going just console with your old TV that's 60 hertz, you're pretty much just going to feel it. You're not really going to see it too much, if that makes sense, But all in all, I say 100% get the Series X right here and put this TV, which I'm going to review shortly. I'll try to have it out this week for you guys actually as well. But even for the PS5, you're going to need this TV to take advantage of that, or a monitor. You know what I mean? But me personally, consoles, I love big TVs. This is great. It's $500. I'm over here diving into a review of the TV again. But I will review this TV. Hopefully have it for you guys this week. And this is just as important as the consoles that we're talking about here. But all in all, Series X, I love it. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this review, unboxing, and thoughts on the Xbox Series X right here. I will be doing the exact same type video format on the PS5 when it comes. I believe mine's coming on Monday or Tuesday. And I'll do the same thing. Just unbox it, test it out, talk about it just like an average consumer, and see if it is worth that upgrade and what scenarios right there. Also, I know a lot of people are asking, getting a lot of DMs on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, people asking, hey, what's the best headsets for the Series X? What's the best headsets for PS5? I'm testing a bunch already as I'm doing this right here, so I will have that coming pretty soon. I'm hoping maybe within a week or something like that, but I'll have that coming for you guys as well. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell because we got a lot of good videos coming up here. But again, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this one. I hope I helped you out, answer you some questions. If I did, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for some future tech videos. Hey, I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye now.